What's up you guys? So in today's videos, I'm going to be showing you how I did the last look in the last video. And if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. But I've been having a lot of requests from different subscribers asking me to show you guys how exactly I did it. And I don't remember verbatim for how I did it, but I know I can recreate the look. So to start off, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I do my eyes and my eyebrows first before I do any other makeup. I already primed and moisturized my face. I'm gonna use the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 5. First, I'm gonna take my spoolie and brush my eyebrow hairs towards the back of my head. That's just the way I like to do it. Some people tell you to do up and down, but I like it this way since my eyebrows are thick. Just gonna fill them in. So while I'm filling in, let me just explain to you how I fill them in. I fill in all the blank spots that I see within my brows that don't have like hairs, technically like bald spots I guess, and I just make sure not to overline them either because I don't want them looking like blocky eyebrows. And towards the inner corners, I like to fill in and mimic the hairs and make them look really natural and not drawn in or anything like that, just to make it look like a natural look. I then just take my spoolie and just make sure I blend it in, baby, because I want to make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything like that from the brow pencil that I use and make it look natural. I don't have a dog in my house. I don't know why it's barking. Oh my god. What the heck? Now I'm going to conceal my brows to give it that nice clean look. This is the Master Conceal by FACESTUDIO, and it's in the shade 30 Light Medium, and it's my damn favorite concealer so far. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeliner brush, and I'm going to just use that to conceal and make that nice sharp line under and over my eyebrow bone, just to make it look like it was just done. I got this tip from James Charles to conceal my brows. I also like to use my concealer as an eye base for my eyeshadows and glitter and all that, just so I don't waste any products just in case if I use too much. Another thing I like to do with my concealer is blend it out with my finger once I'm done concealing my eyebrows, because using a beauty blender is too big for my eyes, but I do use it for the rest of my makeup. But using my finger does help me a lot more, and yeah. Boom, got yourself a really stiff brow. Now I'm going to do the other one off camera and then get right into the eye look. So I'm using the rest of the concealer that I have on my hand and just using that for a base for my eyeshadows like I said before, and I'm blending it out once again with my finger. Like I said, this is just a trick that helps me, but if you like to use it with other things, go ahead. Either way, it still helps me for my makeup, so yeah. I also try not to go too crazy and put too much concealer on my eyelid and it ends up going everywhere, because then I'm just gonna have to clean up and waste a lot of product. So now what I do is I take some translucent powder. I usually take the Stay Matte Rimmel London and mix it with a little bit of this dupe called Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color of banana, and it's a dupe for the Bay 9 powder, but I love it, so I use it. So I just take a fluffy brush, dip that in the powder, and just rub that all over my eyelid in the area where I'm going to use the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using in today's look today. So I'm rubbing it in and just making sure that areas that are wet stay matte and dry. I then take this NYX Macular Water and just dab it into a cotton ball and rub off excess concealer that I don't want there, just to make it more nice and even, and like I said, not to be overused and overdone or whatever, but it just helps me clean up the areas that I don't want full with concealer when I do my full face of makeup. Then I just grab a dry cotton ball, and wherever is wet, I wipe it off and make sure it's not on my face no more. Summer of Love palette, and I use these colors. They're really pretty and pigmented. I use these colors to create that halo-y, purpley pink glow, and I will be showing you guys, like I said before, how to do this look. So I'm gonna take the Ruby May EO1 brush, and it's like this big, kind of looks like a concealer brush. Usually people use this for concealer, but I took this big fluffy brush and I dipped it into Lollipop, and I basically packed it on and made sure not to like touch this area. So like I said, I'm trying to go for a halo effect. I'm going to be rubbing in the Lollipop color all over my eyelid of the crease with the big EO1 brush from Ruby May Cosmetics, and make sure it's really buffed in there and blended in. And yeah, I'm just tapping in there back and forth and making sure it's blended in. And I know it looks kind of messy right now, but don't worry, it'll all fall in together. I'm going to go back in the palette and use the color Golden Gate, and I'm just going to use that on the top of the purple color and just blend it in and make it look nice and smooth, and just make sure there's no harsh lines between the two colors. I'm also using the EO3 Ruby May Cosmetics brush to blend in this Golden Gate color into the purple. I then use this LA Colors Pro Shadow Blender to blend out all my eyeshadows and every look I use. So I'm using it right now just to blend out those colors more into my eyelids. I'm then going to go back in with the EO1 Ruby May Cosmetics brush to use the leftover excess Lollipop color back onto my lids to make sure I don't lose that color. I'm then going to take the color Love in the palette and take my EO5 Ruby May Cosmetics brush and blend it in my crease. I want to make sure that these colors all end up blending together and making the nice color that I want. I'm then going to go in the palette again and use the color Aquarius, and I'm going to be using the E11 Ruby May Cosmetics brush, and this has like a nice chrome purpley highlight color, and that's what I'm going to apply onto my lid into the halo area to give it that nice halo look with all the colors. Now I'm going to go back with my EO5 brush and just blend everything out one more time onto my lid and into my eyes. Okay, so I blended that out, and now I'm going to put on my lashes, and I'm not going to show you how to put that on because I'm probably doing the video showing that on, but I'm going to put on the Kimmy Ruby May Premium 3D lashes. So, do it like an Instagrammer. Now using that same brush that I used to pack on that Aquarius color, I'm going to use it again to use it as a highlight for my brow bone and my inner corner of the eyes. This is like a really nice purpley chrome look, and that's why I like using this eyeshadow. So now I'm going to do my whole face to show you the whole look. So this is the whole look that I created with the eyeshadow palettes that I showed you. I'm going to leave all the information down below to let you know where you can purchase them and everything. So I just did simple contour, foundation, concealer, everything. And I hope you guys like it. To set my eyebrows, I also used the Benefit 24-hour eyebrow setter. And yeah, that's all there is to this look. And I hope you guys like it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you comment below what you think about this look. Alright, talk to you later.